Here we go. Ready for some cooking? Good morning. I probably should put you down here closer, but I'm going to start out. I'm smoking a small little Boston, what did you call it? Pork butt. It's a little one. I don't even think it doesn't even have a bone in it. So it shouldn't take too long, I hope, but I still got up early just in case something goes wrong. I'm doing it on the new Traeger, so it should be pretty quick and easy. So it's early and I didn't go to bed early enough last night. So I just been walking in circles here in the kitchen. So if I'm stumbling over my words, that's why. So we got this. Oh, and I got some new knives. It's a Dexter. I don't know if you can see that in the light. I got this, the boning knife. I've got a chef's knife I bought. And this nice slicer. Oh, and these things for pulling the pork. So I'm gonna trim it a little bit, and then I'm going to put the rub on, which it's my pork rub, which is very simple. It's basically, sorry, this hand's dirty. I should have washed it off. It's basically this Redmond real salt. It's pepper garlic, so it's basically sea salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little bit of onion, and then I added some paprika to make it my pork rub. And that's what we're using for this today. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I hate that when I don't get enough sleep. I'm gonna bring this down here so you can just watch real quick. Wow. All right. So, I don't know. There's like some fat on here. I don't know if I really need to trim this at all. That side looks really good. I mean, there's a little bit. I mean, they always say that the smoke can't really get through if it's too much fat. Kind of blocks the smoke, but I don't know. This is looking pretty good. I go through this every time. I remember looking back at the videos, I'm always like, oh, should I cut that off? Should I not? I guess I just hate cutting stuff off. I watch these guys on these videos and they just chop all this stuff, throw it in the trash. And I'm like, oh man, that's good stuff. I mean, there is some fat underneath here. And anything that's sticking out is going to end up getting burnt, I guess. Oh, smoky. I'm not the best fat carving expert here. I'm gonna leave some of that on there. I don't want to take it all off. Maybe this over here. All right, we're gonna go with that. Now I'm gonna take the rub. Oh, we are going to put a little bit of olive oil on it so that we get a more even coat and the rub sticks to it just enough to make it, give it something to stick to. I got this meat from White Oak Pastures. Bought it online, they delivered it. I think the last one I got from the the woman that I get my duck eggs from. Okay, we got the olive oil on there. Let me see if I shake that. It's a little clumpy. There we go. How's that look? I think it looks good. I am gonna go, first I'm gonna feed Smokey. Then I'm gonna go start the smoker. I'm gonna let this sit out here just for a little bit while I do that. Okay, we got the old Traeger, actually the new Traeger preheated. I have a bowl of water here I'm gonna stick in here too. And we're ready to put the meat on. And I've got all kinds of new accessories. I bought some gloves, these heat gloves. Remember I was talking about these on one of those videos? I washed them off. It looks like they still have soap on them. Oh, and one thing I almost forgot, my meter. I'll go ahead and stick this in. I have the regular probe on the wire, but it's nice to get two different settings. And plus, when I pull this out and wrap it, I can just leave this one in. So let me see which end I want to put this in. All right, so we're ready to go in. I just hit this out. There we go. It's tiny looking on this big grill. So, take those things off. Close this lid. And one thing we are going to do, set that down. I'm going to hit the old super smoke for a minute. Just at the beginning. Try to get some smoke on it. Well, for a normal size pork butt, they come back like in 5 hours, and then that's when we wrap it. But we'll see. I'll see what the internal temperature is. Maybe 3 hours. I don't know what it's doing. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, and another thing I did, I forgot to mention, is I had hickory wood pellets in there. I emptied those out and I put apple wood in there just to try a different flavor, see if it makes a difference. Figured they use apple wood for bacon. So, I'll be back. All right. We're back, and it's been, I don't even know, it's 1:30, so it's heating up quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it right now, and then stick it back in until it gets up to the temperature. I got my foil, and here comes the wind. How does that work? That works every time it does that. Okay. Man, it did shrink. It's teeny. I'm gonna pull the wire probe because I don't think it'll reach over here to the foil. So we're just gonna leave in the meter probe. Actually, I'll just pick it up by that. Look how tiny this thing got. It's looking pretty good though. But we're gonna wrap it. Let's see, I'll put it this way. And then we're gonna hit it with this too before. So it retains the moisture inside the wrap. That's apple cider vinegar, by the way. I don't know if I said that. There we go, that's better. I'm going to leave the probe out. There we go. Nice, neat package. It's double wrapped on the bottom. Throw this back on. See how that goes. I will be back. All right, this is done. We're going to pull it off and let it rest. It was a small one, so I guess it got done a lot quicker. I can hear it sizzling inside the foil. Set that there. So I can shut this down now. I'll leave that water for now. I'll get that later. So right now it is 2:59. So at 3:30-ish, I will be digging into that. All right, we're back up in the kitchen. The pork butt is resting. And I'm gonna try something I haven't done. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. I bought this, it's a barbecue sauce, but it's unsweetened from Primal Kitchens. So it's like, I mean, out of any kind of barbecue sauce you could buy, this has got the least amount of sketchy ingredients. And I'm very sensitive to tomato stuff, so I'm not going to use a whole lot. But I just want to try it just to see, you know, I've had pulled pork by itself and it's great, but I want to see what it's like to put something on it. So that's going to be an experiment. And besides that, I think I'm just going to make a couple eggs to go with it. Nothing fancy. I went, while this was cooking, I ran out and got some more eggs from the farm, from where I usually get the duck eggs, but you know, the ducks aren't, it's off season for duck eggs now, so I'm just getting regular eggs. But the lady was there, and she always puts extra stuff up in the freezer, pork stuff, like that's where I get the pork cutlets and the pork butt. The last time there was another pork butt in there, bigger than this one. It was a nice one, so I grabbed it, and she had some hog jowls, which I got. It kind of looks like bacon except a different shape. And then what else she have? Oh, free pork bones. So I grabbed a bag of those because I have another bag of with beef bones. I can throw those together and make some nice bone broth. What else did I get? Oh, and spare ribs. They had spare ribs, so I bought a little bit. There's like two separate ones. They're smaller, but it's like 2.5 pounds of spare ribs. So I'll be feasting on pork. So anyway, while this is resting, I'm gonna get this stuff out to eventually make the eggs. I'm not gonna start that till about 10 minutes before this is done. So I'll be back. All right, let's unwrap this thing. Let's see what's going on in here. Out the meter. That Pan's heating up for the eggs over there. Oh, I'm gonna bring you down. See that? Remember which way I wrap this thing. This way, and this goes that way. Look at that cute little thing. I'm used to them being like this big. And I got my new bear claw deals. Well, I gotta figure out how to get it off of here. Slide that over. Not that I need these. It's so small. Now we got the juice. I think I'm gonna do this. I think I can keep it in the foil there. I've always got foil in the shop. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Oops. It's the first time using these. I'm practicing. I'm gonna pull this off. We're gonna put it right there. Now that I got grease on it. Yeah. Let me look at this side too. It's looking pretty good. Let's see if it pulls. It doesn't seem like it's pulling all that easily. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna taste it. Still pretty good though. These aren't working. Maybe I'm not doing them right. Or maybe this isn't cooked enough. But it made it up to 200. Or I might be pulling the wrong way. I don't know. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to pull. It's a learning experience. It's looking pretty hot too. I was gonna pick it up and show you. The smoke ring on that. You see it? I don't like these. Anyway, I'm gonna throw these eggs in. Well, one of the yolks broke, so it won't be so pretty. It just should be more like falling apart, and it's not. But I'm not an experienced shredder either. Either with meat or on the guitar. Oh, you're watching like in between, you can't even see the meat. Sort of scrape it into a pile. Now I'm gonna try to pour this juice on there. The old juice. All right. All right. We're giving up on the egg. I mean, not giving up. We're done. I'm gonna bring this back down here so you can watch me place it. Paprika. smoked paprika. Pour a little of that on there. Now, I need a fork for eating purposes. And I'll need a knife. Maybe. Now, let's put some of this over here on my plate. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's put this back up. So you can see, I've got the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna try it first before I pour it on my food because I don't want to mess up my food if I don't like it. In fact, we're gonna put it in here instead of straight on the stuff. That way I can dip it in. Let's try a piece. Ah, that's not too bad. I'm trying to place the flavor. Kind of odd. So here we go. Pulled pork. And there's actually 2 fried eggs there. But the yolk broke. Broke the yolk. But there you go. Voila! Let's try this. All right, here we are. Sampling the food. Oh, I wanted to put a little Redmond real salt on there. Just a little bit more. Could use a little bit. And we have the Primal Kitchens. Kitchen or kitchens? Kitchen. Singular kitchen. Unsweetened barbecue sauce, no sugar. So I'm still learning the ins and outs of this Traeger grill. It's not quite the same as my other smoker, so I noticed with the brisket and with this, it's a little drier. It's not quite as moist, so I got to compensate somehow. I don't know how. Maybe I got that squirt bottle. Maybe I just need to do that more often, or I don't know. But it still tastes good. This, I don't know. I'm so used to not using sauces. It's not bad though. It's just a different tasting. It's not like your standard barbecue sauce. But it's still delicious. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And I'll continue to pump these out. I think I said this last time, there's a few on my phone that I haven't dealt with yet because there's some sound mistakes. And I just haven't felt like dealing with it. But I'll get to it. At least I have them on there, so.